Hola, buen día, feliz lunes. All right, figure out what these are saying. Translate them to Spanish, right? You got to use all of those rules that we have for conjugating verbs, right? Drop your ending, add the new one, figure out what those are. And today, well, technically tomorrow begins February, but we're going to start today. And February is Black History Month, so we are going to take our own spin on it and do an Afro-Latino. So those are people who are Latin and African in their background or currently. And so this is our first one. We've actually seen this group before. You'll probably remember once you start watching it, but this is a different song, so watch it. The canción is called Nukui, right? Or Te quiero para mí, I love you for me. Pretty cool. They're from Colombia and Chocuiptown. We've had them before. I think they made it pretty far in one of our brackets. Afterwards, tell yourself, how did you feel about it? Did you like it? Me gusta. ¿Y por qué? Me gusta porque es interesante, es divertido, it's fun, es pegajosa, es super mega buena, right? Or, no me gusta. No me gusta porque es aburrido, it's boring, es básico, no es mi estilo, oh, es vieja, it's just an old song. And then afterwards, tell how many stars you would give. Yo doy una estrella, dos estrellas, tres, cuatro, cinco estrellas. ¿Cuántas estrellas te das? All right, and then after that, we are going to play a gimkit. And this is a fun little ditty right here. So play that, then go to the Gim kit. We're going to finish this up. This is something that we were doing in school on Friday. So if you were not here in person, you're going to have to get this copy when you get back. And then we're going to finish that up in school. And then let's see how we would do if this were a real quiz. This is pretend. But if this were real, let's see how you would do. So we are going to start the timer, and it says when the time starts, you're going to write the conjugated Spanish verb for the subject in each box. Complete as many as you can correctly in the time given, and if you don't know it, skip it, and then at the end, you're going to check them. So go there, open it up, complete it, and then you can set the timer, and then check your answers. Don't look yet. After that, figure out what your grade would have been, and then we have part two. So do the same thing, part two, see how you would have done. After that, we're going to do a puzzle. If you're at home, you can't really do this. And then we're going to talk about this. We're going to discuss this because today we're going to start looking at learning about what school is like in Spain and a lot of other countries, but mostly specifically Spain. So once you answer those questions to yourself or just hypothesize to yourself, then start going through this. So this is going to tell you all about what school is like in Spain. In person, we will be talking about it. Just make sure that you go through it because there's a lot of really good information here that might show up again later on a test or a midterm. So take a look around, answer the questions for yourself. It's pretty interesting actually. So once you go through, you'll see there are a lot of similarities, but there are also a lot of differences. So I'm curious how you feel about this. Which school would you rather go to? What place would you like to go? And then same with this. They have these specialist curriculums that people will go into. So which one would you choose for yourself based on your interests and what you're really, really good at? And then afterwards, you are going to email me. What are two similarities and two differences between schools in the US and schools in Spain? So go through that, figure that out. And then in the email, also include what you would prefer and why. After that, if we have time, we're going to do avalancha, but that's probably not going to happen. This is a whole lot of information. I don't even think we're going to get through all of those slides that I just finished about the schools today. We might end up finishing that tomorrow. So that's all I have, y nos vemos mañana.